Okay, so today we will be doing Sort 17 in syllables and affixes. You will find the words on page 65 in your syllables and affixes book. So go ahead and find the words, and I need you to cut them out. Put your name, number, or initials on your words. As you are doing that, you can pause the video. Okay, now you should have all of your words cut out, and you should have your name, number, or initials written on all of your words. Now I want you to have your sort mat in front of you and your words next to you. Make sure all your words are facing up so that you'll be able to find the ones that we are working with today. Your sort mat is on page 67. So once you have your sort mat open, and all of your words face up next to your sort mat so you're ready to sort your words, you can continue the video. Okay, so today we are going to be looking at inflected endings, and that is when you add the ed or the ing to a word. So when you're making it past tense or you're making it an action word. And so we're going to be looking at the patterns of the words inside of them and looking at how the words might change when we add those inflected endings to them. As we're working with them, I also want you to pay attention to the first syllable in the words and determining if the sound of the vowel is a long vowel sound or a short vowel sound. But first I want us to look at the word hope. And if we wanted to make hope turn into hoping, like I'm hoping that I will have cake for dessert, hoping. So if I need to change hope into hoping, what do I need to do there? If you are thinking that we take off the E, you are correct. So if I want to make hope hoping, it is now H-O-P-I-N-G, hoping. Now if we separate this into syllables, hope-ing, hope-ing, here are my syllables. And what vowel sound does hoping make in the first syllable? The O makes the long vowel sound because it says its name, hoping. So sometimes when you're adding the inflected ending, we're going to drop the E and add ing, or drop the E and add ed, and our first syllable is going to make the long vowel sound. The next word we have is hop. And if I want to make that hopping, I need to double the final consonant. So hopping is H-O-P-P-I-N-G. So the key piece here is that we had to double that consonant. So now if we separate that into syllables, hopping, it separates right there in between the double P. Hopping. So then what vowel sound do we hear in the first syllable? Hop-ing. The O makes an ah sound. And so that means it is a short vowel sound. So when we add the double consonant, we'll hear the ah sound or the short vowel sound depending on the vowel. And the last word we have is clean. And if I want to make clean, cleaning, then I just need to add the ing. So it's C-L-E-A-N-I-N-G. So cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. If I separate it into syllables, I have cleaning. And you can see that EA, that double vowel, makes the long E sound. So in words where we are just adding the ing to it, we'll see that double vowel sound, or the double vowel to make the long vowel sound. Okay, so these are the words that we are going to be working with today. Plotting, meeting, quoted, weighted, faded, spelling, writing, nodded, shouting, acted, floated, skated, wanted, saving, standing, needed, hunted, taking, getting, using, and leaking. All right, so let's go ahead and look at our sort mat and look at the 3 different columns that we have. The first column that we have is the vowel, consonant, vowel pattern. And you're going to see that the word hoping is in this column. So when we talked about hoping, remember the root word of hoping is hope. And so we had to drop the E and add our ing to it. And so in this first column, we're looking for words where they had to drop the E and add that inflected ending, whether it was the ing or the ed to it. In our second column, we have a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern. And in these words, most of the words are going to have that double consonant like what we see in hopping. So remember the root word of this was hop. And so hop had to add another P to it and then add the ing. And our final column is the vowel, vowel, consonant, vowel. And so you can see in the word cleaning, it has that vowel, vowel, the EA together, and then there's a consonant and then the I that begins the ing. So let's go ahead and start looking at our words. So the first word I want us to look at is plotting. Plotting. So when we look at plotting, we can see that it has that TT in it. So because it has that double consonant, we can also see that it has the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. So which column do you think plotting would go into? If you said the middle column, you are correct. So go ahead and find your word plotting and add it to your sort mat in the middle column with the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern. And make note that it has that double T in it for your consonant, consonant. All right, the next word we're going to look at is meeting. Meeting. So when we look at the word meeting, what is our base word in meeting? It's meet. So meet is spelled M-E-E-T. So that means that the ing is added later. So we're just adding the ing to it. So knowing that we have the root word of meet and we're just adding the ing to it, where does our word meeting go? Okay, if you said the third column, you are correct. Meeting goes in the third column. Also, I want you to notice that the double E follows that vowel, vowel pattern. So meeting goes in the third column. The next word we're going to look at is quoted. Quoted. So when we look at the word quoted, we need to find out what the base word is. And the base word of quoted is quote. Quote. And so when we look at that, we know that there was an E at the end of quote. So we took off the E and then added the ED. So knowing that we had to take off the E and add the ED, what column does quoted go into? If you said the first column, you are correct. So find your word quoted in your words and put it on your chart. Quoted. And then also look at the pattern, quoted. It does the vowel, consonant, vowel. That O-T-E is the vowel, consonant, vowel pattern. So let's look at our next word, faded. Faded. So what is the base word of faded? It is fade. And so when we look at fade, fade is spelled F-A-D-E. So knowing that that's how fade is spelled, what do we need to do to the E? We took off the E and they added the ED. So knowing that we took off the E and added the D, where would faded go? Where would faded go? If you said the first column, you are correct. Faded goes in the first column. And then we can go ahead and look at that pattern. We see the vowel, consonant, vowel in the A-D-E. All right, let's look at weighted. Weighted. Put it right here so we can see it. Weighted. So the root word of weighted is weight. W-A-I-T. So we don't have to take off an E. Is there a double consonant that we added and weighted? No, there's not. There's not two consonants. So all that we're doing is adding the ED to it. So since we're just adding the ED, where does weighted go? If you said the third column, you are correct. Weighted goes in the third column. And let's look at that vowel pattern. So if we look at the vowel pattern, we have AI, so we have the vowel vowel, then the consonant vowel. The vowel vowel is AI, and then we have the TE. All right, and the last word we're going to look at today is spelling. Spelling. So when we look at spelling, we can notice that it has the double L in it. Spelling has the double L. So that tells us that spelling goes in the middle column. And when we look at it again, we have the vowel E, the double consonant LL, and the I to follow the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern. So right now on your mat, you should have quoted, faded, plotting, spelling, meeting, and weighted put on your map, or on your mat. Is what I would like for you to do now is sort the rest of your words based on where they belong. Do they go in the first column where we had to take off the E and add ing, like what was happening in hope and quoted and faded? Do they go in the second column like what we did with hopping when we had to add the double consonants, like in hopping, plotting, and spelling? Or do they go in the third column where we kept the base word, such as meet and clean, and just had to add the ending of ing or ed, like in weighted? We kept the word weight and added ed. So go ahead and sort the rest of your words. As you're sorting them, pause the video. Okay, so now that you've had a chance to sort all of your words, let's go ahead and take a look at the answer key. So here is the answer key for our sort 17. So let's see how you did. So in the first column, we should have faded with the vowel, consonant, vowel pattern, quoted, that OTE, saving, AVI, skated, ATE, taking, AKI, using, USI, and writing, ITI. And all of those words, remember that we had to drop the E and add ing or ed. In our second column, we were looking for words that had the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern. So you should have acted there. ACTE is your pattern. Getting has that double consonant T. Hunted, it's the UNTE, follows the pattern. Nodded has the double consonant D. Plotting has the OTTI. Spelling, ELLI. Standing, ANDI. And wanted, ANTE. So these words all go in the middle column because they follow the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern, and most of them have that double consonant that we were looking at before. And in our third column, we were looking for words that had the vowel, vowel, consonant, vowel pattern, and these words kept their base word and just added ed or ing. So you have floated, leaking, meeting, needed, shouting, and weighted. And you can see all of those follow that vowel, vowel, consonant, vowel pattern. All right, my friends, that is the end of our lesson today. Nice job. So I need you to check your work area, make sure you have all of your words picked up. Check your desk area, your floor area, pick up all your words, put them back in your envelope, and you're going to return your Words Their Way book to where it belongs. Nice job again. Keep it up. Good job.